battled back, got into overtime, also had a chance to win it there at the end.
Christmas came early. I told our guys, they were a little down going into overtime because we thought we could have stolen it at the end of the regulation. But are you serious? I mean, South Dakota State put on a clinic in the first half. Credit to them. One of the things that we have talked about, this is our 6th game, and through the first 5, when I watch that tape, which I do after every game, and I make notes as to, okay, here's what we're doing good, here's what we're doing bad, here's what we need to work on. The first thing that I say every time is sense of urgency. The first thing, our awareness, the urgency of now. I just don't feel it. And we tried to warn them. Hey man, South Dakota State's good. If you let them turn that ball, they're going to get open looks and they're going to make shots. And wow, they make shots. Made me sound prophetic, didn't they? They really were going. I knew though that if we would get downhill and try to make it a game, put some game pressure on them, maybe we could get back in it. And we got back in it really quickly. It was obviously problematic not to have TD in at the end because he's a pretty unusual player. You shoot it off the side of the backboard, it'll hit the shot clock, he'll go get it, tip it in, everybody claps. He'll run down and guard the wrong man and then go block the shot and go dunk it on the other end. We all clap. I like to have him in because he makes plays. And then Marquez Hyman, who was really the only guy on our team that was guarding that flat ball screen. Ball screen D is only about one thing and one thing only, winning the point of attack. Offensively, as you come off and you're trying to use a ball screen, you are trying to engage the guy that is guarding the screener into the play. It causes rotations. So for us, we knew they're spreading out with 4 shooters. So we knew we had to be right where we needed to be on point of attack defense. KG was the only one with a shot out of it. Bruce is 7 feet back, and they're just eating him up with space. So when he was out of the game and TD was out of the game, we had some empty possessions, huge missed block out on a free throw, which created, that just it can't happen. Not in these type games, but unfortunately for us it did. So hopefully we will learn and grow. It's imperative because the games keep coming and we play a really good team on Saturday.
You spoke of getting downhill offensively, at least in the first half. It seems like that it's settling and shooting perimeter shots you maybe shouldn't be taking. In the second half, they came out and they're just attacking the basket. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, first half we shoot 36%, second half 66%. First half D, they shoot 53, second half 35. Sense of urgency, when you're down 20, you're embarrassed. What are you going to do? That's the way we have to play. Listen, man, I know there's a lot of talk about, this is the greatest team you've had, and this and that, aren't we great? Really, only people that are saying that are about 7 or 8 people, 3 or 4 y'all and 4 or 5 of my relatives. Those are the only people that are really saying that. We're predicted 10th in the league. There's nobody in the world that thinks we're relevant. We have to play with an edge. It has to come with an edge. And until we get that, we're going to be in games such as this where we put ourselves behind the 8 ball because we're just so lax and loose and just do things that confound you. For us, it really wasn't even about turning it over. You shoot 50% at home, you scored 97 points. You should win the game. But again, we just did not get enough stops when it counted. Credit to them. They made big shots. Into shot clock, made big shots.
A lot of their three-point looks, Andy, were really open in the first half. Was that, again, about urgency? Or
Dribble penetration sucks you in, and they do a great job with ball movement.
Did you think the ball screen defense was better in the second half?
It was better when KG was out there. At the end, it was not as good as it needed to be. And then, thankfully, which kind of kept us around, is when their big boy, 24 Dom, fouled out. So 45 skill set's not quite that. So we were able to do some other things. But then number 5 was a true freshman, man, David Jenkins, man, made some huge plays, made the big shot down the stretch, off a switch, about 2 on the shot clock, stepped up, made a big play.
He made the shot you just referenced to go up 3. I'm sure Bruce on the 3 wasn't the first option there, but he got a good look.
Got a good look. He got a good look. We were just trying to set a high ball screen. I thought they might foul to keep us from shooting the 3. So I wanted Dre to go quick, and to his credit, he did. He got that thing deep. And when you get it deep, even though you're supposed to stay attached because it's a 3-point game, it's easier said than done. You're drilled every day to get to the level of the ball. So Dre got deep, and we got a clean look. It wasn't the guy that necessarily we wanted to shoot it. I'm not drawing up plays for a guy that's, I think, 1 for 8 from 3 on the year. But he got a clean look. Unfortunately for us, we didn't make enough of those. We chart clean looks now. I'll let you guys see what that says. We chart clean looks, and clean looks for us mean, okay, I want this guy, I'm okay with this guy taking this shot under these circumstances. That is considered a clean look for us. We were 4 for 26. Some of those were layups. Dre did a great job of getting downhill to the basket. We just couldn't finish anything at the basket, and then we missed countless shots on the perimeter. Put ourselves in a tough position, and South Dakota State made us pay.
With that sense of urgency, were you worried about that with the week-long layoff coming in?
Not really. I thought, you know, after Utah did what they did to us, I thought, you know, we would come in locked in. I told our guys, I told everyone that would listen that this 3-game stretch that started tonight and in not a good way is like an SEC season. It's like we're in February. South Dakota State would win games in our league. Virginia Tech would win games in our league. At Middle, win games in our league. So we have to be ready for these opportunities and these challenges. And unfortunately for us tonight, we dug such a big hole early. Maybe it took too much energy to get back. I don't know. But we just didn't make the plays we needed to.